Hey, welcome back to another class. My name is Ralph. I'm your yoga teacher. Today we have another class that is for midday, just so you can get a midday reset for all levels. So if you're new, have some experience, it does not matter. Let's practice. We'll be starting in a seated position. So I have a block. You can also do this in a chair or with some blankets. Let's get to it. Coming to a seated position, I'm going to face you as we start out. So I will be moving back and forth, facing you and not. Just be aware. And as you come to your seated position, bring your hands on your knees and tall spine reaching up through the crown of the head. Feel free to bring down the eyes. Drop your shoulders down your back. And 5 deep breaths here, breathing in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. 3 more, breathing in deep. Let it out. Breathing in. And out. Last one here. Deepest breath you took today. Breathe in deep. And exhale. You can slowly start to blink open the eyes. We'll start with a few cat-cows. So keep your hands on your knees. Create a little bit of tension as if you were holding onto your knees. Lift the chin up. Reach the chest forward. And exhale, press your back away from you. Create that curl in the spine. Good. And again, lift up, chest up, chin up, eyes up. Drop your shoulders down your back. Exhale, curl the spine. And again, 3 more, breathing in. Exhale. And last one. Exhale. Good. Let's come back up to neutral. And just a seated side bend. So inhale, lift both arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop your right hand over to the side of the mat. Left hand reaches over for 5 breaths. Point your gaze up toward the top hand. Relax your shoulders. Pressing down through your left hip. Last breath. Good. Both hands back up. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Right hand reaching over. Right hip reaching down. Last breath. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the knees. And eagle arms. So reach both arms up, palms facing each other. Sweep your right arm underneath your left arm. You can grab for the thumb, or your back of your hands can be facing each other. And 5 breaths here. Really open up the back shoulders. Keep lifting up through the spine. What's more important right now is just your breath. So just be aware of it. Breath over the depth of what we're doing today. Couple more breaths, breathing in. Exhale through the nose. And last one, breathing in. And exhale. Good. Release the arms all the way down. Shake out the shoulders. And let's go back up. Inhale, both arms facing each other. And switch sides. Left arm goes underneath. Right arm over top. 5 breaths. Lift your elbows up. Reach your hands away from you just a tad. 2 more. Last breath here. Good, and release. Shake out the arms. And let's go into a tabletop. I'm gonna place my block over on the side. Taking your time, coming to a tabletop. Stacking your wrist underneath your elbows, which are underneath your shoulders. And a few cat-cows here. Curl the toes. Inhale, look up. Drop your stomach to the mat. Exhale, press the mat away from you. Curl the spine once again. And again, inhale, look up. Exhale, press away. A few more times on your own. Last one. And coming back to neutral. Inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky. Left hand is placed down on the mat. Exhale, reach your right arm through. Thread the needle here. You can come down to the forehead, side of the face, but you're coming down on that right shoulder. 5 breaths. You can keep your left hand there, or you can walk your left hand up toward the top of the mat. Last breath. Go ahead and release. Walk that left hand back, pressing down to the left hand, bring the right hand back under. And opposite side, reach your left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle through. Coming down to that left shoulder. 5 breaths. Walking that right hand to the top of the mat if it feels comfortable. Good. Walking that right hand back if it was forward. Pressing down through the hands back into your tabletop. And walk both hands forward for puppy pose. Keeping your hips stacked over your knees. Bring your chest down to the mat. And you can come down to your forehead or your chin, whichever feels more accessible to you here. Keep reaching out through the shoulders, through the arms, to the fingers. Just a few breaths here. Open up the back parts of the shoulders, the lats. Focus on the breath. Last one, breathing in deep. Exhale. Good, and walking your hands back underneath you. And downward facing dog. Curl your toes behind you, press down through your hands, lift your knees, and shoot your hips back for 2 breaths. Good. Inhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Bring your left knee down. Release the back toes. Bring your hands on your knees for a low lunge. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms down to a cactus, so that cactus shape with both elbows. Good, inhale, both arms back up. Exhale, both hands come back down. Curl the toes behind you, lift the knee, step back to downward facing dog. 2 breaths. And opposite side. Inhale, bring your left foot to the top of the mat for that low lunge. Drop your right knee, release the back toes. Inhale, both hands come onto the knees. And exhale. Once again, focusing on the breath. Your depth in the posture is not the most important thing at the moment. Just continue focusing on the breath. This is a quicker practice. So you just want to bring a little bit of movement to the body and not doing too much. Drop your shoulders down your back. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale to that cactus. And again, inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bring both hands down. Curl the right toes. Lift the knees. Step back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last breath. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk to the top of the mat for a halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to extended mountain pose. Pressing down to the feet. Dropping your shoulders down your back. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. In chair pose. Inhale, drop the hips, sweep your hands up. You can bring the hands together or you can keep them out wide. 5 breaths here. Sinking down through the hips. Shifting the weight into the heels. Last breath. Good. Bring your hands to heart center and let's twist over to the right here. So hands come to heart center. Your left elbow is going to go on the outside of that right thigh. Pressing into the palms to twist deeper. Your right elbow should be pointing slightly behind you. We'll be here briefly. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale back up to chair pose. Same thing. And exhale opposite side. Hands come to heart center. Right elbow on the outside part of the left thigh. And twist over to the left. Last breath. Good. Inhale all the way up to extend the mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And slowly roll the vertebrae up one by one, letting the arms hang heavy. All the way back up to extend the mountain pose. And exhale, hands come to heart center. We'll do a bit of balancing work here, nothing too intense. We'll just come to tree pose, I'll face you. You can bring your right heel onto the ankle with your toes on the mat, or the calf, or above the knee, whichever is more accessible to you. And pressing down through the left foot. 3 breaths. Your right knee tracking to the right side of the room. You can bring your hands to heart center. You can lift the arms all the way up. Good, and release. Go to the opposite side. Again, heel to the ankle, sole of the foot to the calf or above the knee, whichever is more accessible to you here. Find your balance. Find that point in front of you you can fix your eyesight on. And press down to the right foot. Just notice where your balance is at today. Sometimes it's there, sometimes you're a little unsteady. Just take note of it. Last breath. Good, and release. Extending mountain pose all the way up. One last time. And fold forward, bringing the feet to hip width apart. Grab the outside parts of the elbow for ragdoll position. Allow your head to hang heavy. And then once again, bending as much as you need to in the knees. More focus on the breath rather than the depth. And slowly release the hands down onto the mat for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold back in. And slow spinal roll up one last time, bringing your hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. One more time here. Breathing in deep. And exhale. Continue moving and allowing the body to flow the rest of your day. Appreciate you all for practicing with me today. I'll see you all in the next class. Namaste.